You're now rocking with the 134 Smash Podcast, uncut and raw. You're now rocking with the 134 Podcast, uncut and raw.
Welcome everyone to the newest podcast on the network. It's 134 Boys. I'm Kevin.
I'm Tyree.
Yvonne.
Rasan.
We are all proprietors of this podcast. We are no way experts, but passionate and curious observers who are willing to discuss topics. Our podcast will be a variety of topics for the public, which cover current events, life purpose, sports, entrepreneurship, music, finances, friendship, health, relationships, and entertainment. Welcome, everybody. This is episode 3 of Season 2. New place, new topics. Guys, how you guys doing today?
What's going on?
Good, man. Another week 3 feeling good, man.
We good?
Hey, man.
I see you. How you feeling, Rob?
Feeling good,
Everybody
man.
looking like money.
See you, Rob. Got that coochie on. See you, baby. That coochie on. Biggie, Kev bringing that big North Face out,
Everybody looking good, feeling good.
Okay. Constructs out and all that. All right, Kev.
A New York vibe, baby.
Yeah, I gotta say you're in New York State of Mind right now.
State of mind right now, baby.
That's what's up.
So we doing, man? How everybody mental? Everybody mental good?
Everybody good, everybody. I'm alive, I'm good, man.
Mine's messed up.
Why is your mental messed up, man?
I'm just playing.
I ain't want to laugh. Why is your mental? You all right?
I'm good.
All right.
Shit. If my mental some start laughing.
I know.
We can't. Nobody could.
Men don't have that filter.
Men, you know what I mean?
So,
Okay, what's topic today, man?
Today's topic is the secrets of selling to the black Negro. So this is a stigma that's been going on since 1954. How we've been forced to become a consumer more than what's the other word?
Ownership or
Yeah, I get another word for ownership. Instead of a consumer, we're being forced to be a consumer instead of owners and owning things. So we spend over $6 billion a year, just the black consumer in retail. So we're gonna just dive in on that and see what are the kind of effects of what all that brings.
Okay. So I'm going to start off with some facts that I found out. So back in 1954, they did a study on the African-American community. And what it did was they said that the Negro community purchased high-end product for recognition, right? So what they did was they knew that the Negro looked for what's the word I want to use?
Like validation. And
Yes,
shit.
they look for validation within merchandise. So they would buy the most expensive things, to be name brand, high end, expensive things, just to have recognition. So if we turn the clock forward and we look at today, and we see the percentage of minorities in the community that runs up revenues and sales in these high-end merchandise, I think we're at 28%, which I think is a very high number. But, you guys have anything else to touch on?
Yeah, I want to take it back just a little bit on why, right? So what the study was saying is that because the Negro, before 1954, for all those years, we were always given secondhand
yeah.
or basically nothing. So when they did get something of some value or what they portrayed it to, or what they made a value, because there really was no value to any of these retail stuff until the Negro started saying, well, I have this, right? And you don't, right? Basically, that's what they were saying. So that's where it came from, just not having all those years and then finally getting a little piece of something that white consumers will have, made us feel like we have more than the next.
Okay.
So that's probably where they get that term, like keeping up with the Joneses and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I feel kind of the same as far as like people. Again, it always stems down to material stuff. So like, I mean, we all like nice things, and you feel like if you working hard and you doing what you're supposed to do, you can enjoy the luxuries of, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like clothes, cars, anything, like, nigga, I work for this, so I should be able to obtain what I work for. Like, so yeah, that's my thought of it. Like, that's how I feel too, though. I work hard. I have 2 jobs, and what I like, I like. Like, I want to be able to afford these luxuries. Not trying to say that I'm trying to keep it to the Joneses, but in my mind, nice things is nice things. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody got their own little thing they get into. So, as far as like clothes and stuff, I do like nice clothes. Nothing wrong with it. It's just something that I'm accustomed of doing and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I agree with Rob. I go probably a step further, like, dudes would look nice, just look good for the bitches, you know what I mean? That's how I feel, like, that's what you started doing it for in the beginning.
Exactly.
You started doing it for the chicks, you know what I mean? Like, you want to dress up, for the chicks, you could tell a difference. You put something nice on you, if you look like something, then the attention turns different, right? So the majority of people, you do it. You keep with the Joneses, right? But in the other part, you do it because when you out, you got a nice cologne on, expensive cologne, you looking good. Chicks gonna look at you. You know what I mean? So not me. I'm happily married though, but even when you're married, you still gotta look good for your wife, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you still can't lose yourself, right? So now, the older you get,
look good for somebody else's wife.
That part too,
Now, to touch on what you said about looking good and dressing up, the topic is high end. Like these high end designers, does it necessarily have to be that to look good, or can you look good on just normal low end mid brand?
I can do both. I dibble dab in both of them, but at this stage in my life right now, at this age, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean, depending. Like I said, like Rod said, work hard, man. You see something, you want a belt, or you want, some jeans or something. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna, it's to each his own. You know what I mean? We'll be better off if we would never thought like that. You know what I mean? People would have so much money in the bank, or people have so much stuff. I don't know where we was trained to do that, but people want to look nice. People work hard, man. You know what I mean?
So that's where we at with it today. That's why we're here with this conversation. So from 1954, when the Negro was given the back end stuff, the low end, and by getting the high end stuff, they found validation and what do you call it? What's the word?
But again, it wasn't high end then either. It's just something that they never had, right? They're putting their own value, making it more than what it is, right? Because it's just like you can have one T-shirt with, let's say, a Gucci plain white T-shirt, but then you have a Sun T-shirt, which is the same shirt, just the brand, because people said, "Oh, this is good."
Well, brand wise, they were buying brand. So when you made a statement of you work hard, you want to buy nice things, does it have to be something expensive, like a high brand?
You want quality. Like, keep it on the cheap stuff that don't last too long. You wouldn't dibble and dabble, I mean?
Yeah.
But, like I said, if you can afford it, and that's what you like doing, because it don't got to be clothes, people like high-end cars, you know what I mean?
That's true.
But sometimes people do shit and they can't even afford it. Like, they just want the notoriety, or like people you want to be noticed. They tired of being at the bottom. Like, yeah, let me feel good about myself, a little confidence. Like,
so what the study was basically saying was, we were tricked into this way of thinking, right? It wasn't like we naturally wanted to do this. We were tricked into saying, well, this just so we can spend the money because the people who are selling it is making all the money.
The retailers are...
And it wasn't people that looked like us that was making the money. We were the one giving the money when we really don't even have the money, right? So that's what they were getting at. We've been tricked or bamboozled into becoming just a customer, basically.
I think that's when the problem comes. When, like Rod said, you can't afford that car payment, right? And you're gonna get a Lamborghini, you know, a car payment like $1,500, but you want it to front, but you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
How do you think this mindset came play? Like, how do you think it has lasted so long?
It lasted so long because now we in an era of social media. So social media, you could go in there with some Gucci drawers and somebody gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let you go on some Hanes drawers and you ain't get no likes, you know what I mean?
Because everybody's doing something for likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody doing something for likes. So
Everybody looking for validation.
The one who, like I said, the ones who flashy, the ones who, however you make your money, the ones who out there, just they the ones who,
getting all the attention.
Get the most attention, you know what I mean? Even if they're taking predatory chances, but it's just off the strength of the likes. You know you don't got no job. you don't work, so the Fed's probably watching you.
Yeah.
But you're gonna show that stack of money, and you're gonna do that because on the strength of you want to get what's the dude from Philadelphia? Bam Ayel, he's being social media. He's just talking.
The rapper dude that went to jail, yeah.
And he's talking on social media crazy.
Yeah.
He always be like, yo, I want to pray to my money. He'd have a stack of money.
The phone call, the telephone money.
He did 12 years in jail, came home, got to it. But then he had no, I don't know how he making his money, but the average person could see that, he wasn't never clocking in. But the type of money he was showing, people was telling him in the comments like, yo, they're uncomfy, right? And he was thinking like, let him come for me. He just got indicted.
Oh.
Just indicted him.
Right back.
Yeah, he's right back in, but it was looking like for the love of the attention, right?
It's adrenaline rush.
Yeah, the attention, the it was wrong, but you're still doing it, right? And you want the high-end cars, and you want this, and you want that. So it's like, at this point now, the attention is everything, man. Attention's the new everything.
So is attention more important than general wealth?
Yeah, at this point now, because that 15 minutes of fame could boost your ego. You don't care.
And it can lead you to being wealthy. Like, when you being recognized and getting the likes, like, these companies, they feed off of that. Like, all right, you on my platform and you getting all these likes, you got fucking 300,000 likes. Yeah, we gonna give you some bread and mess with my company, and we can do advertisement off your joint. Like, it's all a part of the game. It's like a game. Like, you know the outcome of if you get a certain status on social media that everybody's gonna be drawn to you, or these companies gonna be Google, Facebook, Instagram. They're gonna start paying you because they want to make money off you. You go on my platform, we making money for here, some money for you. People start booking you, or they want to see you out in public now. So everybody has a reason why they want to be famous or get notoriety or attention. It's all part of, like you said, it's this social experiment, but it's really a real life thing. Like, this shit is for real. Like,
so we have these retailers targeting specific groups for financial gain, right?
Yeah,
so
we fall for it the most.
Yeah.
I believe, we fall because it comes down to, can you really afford it? And like I said, we probably been around things, or probably done bought stuff that you got no reason buying, or gone on vacation and like, your dad, I gotta pay these bills. I'm going. You know what I mean?
So so that's the next. What determines whether a person can afford something or not? Because their paycheck is enough to buy the item, or because if they buy that item, let me say, because they make enough in their paycheck to buy that one item, or if they buy that one item, they won't be able to pay something else. Is that being able to afford it?
Well, no, I think both of them is like you can't afford it, right? I think so. The way I'm looking at this thing is like, I'm going to the original topic, right? I'm always stuck on what it's saying, right? And trying not to get off of that. It's like we're the only ones spending that type of money, right? We're the only people that spends this type of money.
Not necessarily true. I looked it up. So you have the South Korean community that spend a lot of money on retail as well.
They
do.
fashionable.
They do.
Yeah.
But
they're doing better than us financially.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
statistically.
They own a lot of those
a lot of owners, and
they make a lot of those things. So when you find out at the end of the day, there's only a few companies making all these clothing, right?
yeah, same ones.
The same is coming. They just putting a different brand on. So
they're
you're not paying for the shirt, or you paying for the brand.
Name. You paying for the name,
You're paying for the name. So the question that what I got out of it is like, how do you change that, right? How do you
create your own brand?
Not only just create your own brand, but even if you don't want to go into the branding business, just a mindset like creating general wealth. Like instead of, like me and you had these conversations, instead of spending extra money on sneakers or a jacket or whatever it is, you invest it, right?
I mean, it's an option.
We never was taught that, right? We wasn't bamboozled into investing. We was bamboozled into just being
consumers.
Consumer.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how I look at the topic. I mean, how do we change that?
People want to see their money up front, so investing take long, right?
I mean, as long as
average person want to. That's what we work. We know we get our check every Friday, right?
Yeah, but
if you out there hustling and moving, you know, if I do, I'm getting money right now. But investing looking like, yo, damn, I gotta see if this like when it's gonna come, or people want to see their money like right there, or they want to know this money gonna come. I know it's coming. I'm guaranteed it's gonna come. So it's like it's like I said, you gotta. Each family gotta clean that curse in your house. Like you gotta teach your kids
value of $1.
Teach your kids something different. When I had my youngest daughter, I wasn't gonna do what I did with my first two kids, because my first two kids I was running around buying them all this stuff. And I understand their feet grow in a matter of days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, fast.
So we had mad sneakers and we had mad clothes that they wasn't even wearing. So my younger daughter, I'm looking like, yo, we gonna be different, right? But even with that, her birthday was last week, and even with that, we still going. Yo, I'm not showing you all this stuff. I started to go. I bought an iPhone 13. She's only 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you spend $400 on a 7-year-old girl for a phone that she want, right? So looking like, how you know about that? I could have bought you an Android phone. She's like, no, I want the phone that when I can FaceTime you and mommy.
It's what they're exposed to.
Yeah, that's the new generation. So that's their thing.
It's kind of harder now because of social media. Everybody's always on it.
Mm-hmm.
See what's popular and they want that. It's hard to kind of break that cycle now.
But you know what, Tato? Social media is what was it, 1954?
Yeah.
That's 2024 social experiment.
Now,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't, everything that anybody young or anybody old, they always getting that shit from social media. They ain't getting that shit at a book or some shit they see in reality. Everybody's faces in their phone. So you could put out a narrative of this was supposed to be done or how it should be done, but they getting that shit from the internet. You know what I mean? So
internet.
that is our new social experiment. And for black people, that's the main thing. Like everybody in their phone. Like they have so much time on their hand. You can do your homework on your phone. You could learn about love on your phone, how to be a man on a phone, what men want from a woman on a phone. Like, so if you constantly reading that or seeing that shit, it's gonna trigger in your mind like this is what post a norm and shit. So that is a new experiment for 2024, and that's 70 years, right? 70 years from 1954. So
even in church, remember when the pastor be like, "Yo, open your Bibles up." Right,
They go to the phone. Yeah, the Bible's on the phone now. Yeah.
He always be like, "Yo, what happened to carrying the weapon on you, the Bible?" And people like, "Nah, the weapon's right here."
yeah,
He said, "If you lose your phone, then what?"
Yeah.
You right? So it's looking like people aren't carrying Bibles no more. You go download the Bible on your phone, and then you just go like that. You know what I mean? So like, it's so powerful that it's not only materialistic stuff, right? That people want, people buying. You know, it's turning people who supposed to be doing something into, damn near strippers on stage. You know what I mean? You got Kirk Franklin shaking his butt all over the stage.
Wow. That right there is a controversy.
But
some people don't feel he did anything wrong. Some people say, these people in church too.
Yeah, but the question is why he never did that before. But like cameras on him now, right?
But he's got people following him too. High level people in the world is following behind him.
But he know the cameras on him. He know people watching him. So he like, yo, I'm gonna do anything. They probably never seen that type of money before. They was trying for a long time. They wasn't paying all that money. The type of money these people getting now, it's money in gospel now.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's being
right?
big.
They touring. So they probably paying them all this money. And like, yo, we got to perform. She's over there shaking his butt on stage, you know what I mean? So it's like, with the money, you looking like, yo, I want the money for my lifestyle for my wife. His wife got number Gucci bags. These people go to church, but they want Gucci bags. So it's like, the high-end stuff it's always gonna, because you can have Hondas and Camrys, one of the best cars.
Yeah.
Sturdy cars, Nissans, they last a long time. You get in an accident, it's easy to fix, but people will go to the Benz.
So you say high end stuff has become part of our culture now?
Yes, because you could go get a Camry.
Yeah, no,
why don't people get a Camry for?
You're right. 100%.
Why do people go for the high cars? Because they know when they're in that car, you're driving around, you feel good.
Yeah.
People looking in that car. It's a sense of, it's probably a sense of like, I'm here.
So say for instance, like people that like in our community, I think I don't want to say like, I think it's just feel like you're doing better than everybody else, because say for instance, like, projects was like for you to, it's a stepping stone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you live in the projects, you low income, give you opportunity to save your money, to try to better yourself.
Yeah,
so people want to try to get out from that under that, you know what I mean? Like, so move up. So the next step is a house. So it just feels like you're doing a little bit better, like you're progressing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm wearing Levi's. Just make it like fashion. All right, now I'm wearing Boss, and then I'm wearing fucking Jabot jeans. I'm just making this. Then I'm going to Gucci. Then we're going to Louis. Like, you're just trying to graduate, trying to step yourself up, doing a little better than what you was doing before. So I think that's what kind of it is. Like, you're just trying to like.
It's all for the look.
Yeah, but not even for the look. Like, give yourself confidence to feel like I said, you live in the projects, you move to a house or a townhouse, and you're in a co-op. You're looking over the city. Like, it's just like baby steps, trying to get yourself not being in the same category you was before.
So you think that has something to do with false affirmation?
Yeah.
It's like a perception thing?
Yeah. It could be for yourself or it could be for other. But it just make you feel like you're doing better. You don't want to consider yourself.
Self.
Yeah, like, I've been living this shit my whole life. Like, I'm still here. Like, yeah, I want to try to graduate to something else. Like, I want to move on from this level. Like, you know what I mean? And that's probably how people feel like if they ain't get the house, maybe they get the car. If they ain't got the car, I want to dress a little bit better than the average person. You know what I mean? I ain't got the job right now. Then I get another job making $15 an hour. I'm making $30 an hour. You making $15 an hour, it's gonna take you longer to get some shit like this. You know what I mean? Or it just make you feel like you're doing better, like gradually moving up in life.
But
Like,
man, should be doing better than doing what? Better than who?
just your surroundings. Your surroundings, period. Yeah, environment. Like, nobody want to stay in the same area their whole life and shit. Like, I grew up, like, where's your progress at?
Or if
I
you
used to grow up thinking like I ain't never want to leave my neighborhood. Like I always felt like this is where I belong. I know it. They know me. I'm good.
It's comfortable.
I was
Or even now, I'm thinking too. Like, that could probably be a part of the motherfucking that project. Like, yeah, keep yourself right here. Just dress better or buy more stuff and make you feel like you doing better. But yeah, you stay in the ghetto where you at.
I was telling, not everybody want houses.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Not everybody, but that used to be the
goal.
end all be all.
Yeah, yeah.
American
Like, yo,
dream.
the American dream, get a house, leave the neighborhood, get a house. Or not everybody wants that. A dude would be like, yo, I live in the projects. Give me that army truck, what that thing called?
Cybertruck.
Get that cyber truck. I'm gonna live in the projects, but I'm gonna be fresh. And I got everything together. I got a good job. I got the whip. I got money. But I'm staying right here because I'm comfortable. And this is where I want to be. Like, I don't want no house, you know what I mean? And in their mind, you can't tell them that they're not winning.
No, you
They
can't.
probably feel like, yo, I'm doing good for myself. Like,
That's probably a person that don't care about what everybody think about them either too, though. That's kind of, I mean, to each his own, like you said. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me, nigga. As long as I feel like I'm doing what I want to do, I live in a project. Or people talking about me, I got a cyber check and live in a project. So what? This is where I'm comfortable at, and this is what I want to do. Like, I'm not here to please you. I'm pleasing myself. Person with the house. Oh, you think you better than me because you live in the house, I live in the project. Nigga, it's not about that. This is what I want for myself.
Yeah.
So every time somebody's doing something and it's not to what you're liking, it don't always have to be, I'm trying to shit on you or look better than you. This is what I'm doing for myself. Like, I'm happy with my situation or what I'm doing. It don't always got to be about perception, what everybody else thinking about you. You know what I mean?
I agree, man. I agree. Like, you see it all over, Somebody could buy a little weak dog, but they go buy that dog that's like $2,000,
Weak dog.
$3,000 for a dog. Put the dog in a. I seen yesterday somebody had a dog in a Nike tracksuit for dogs. And that's like, it's real. Like, I check tracksuit for dogs now. I see somebody.
They wear Montclair. They got Montclairs for dogs.
I see somebody yesterday.
Canadian pooch. They got,
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, we grew up, a dog was outside in the cold, in the your
No
clothes,
clothes
your
on.
coat, nigga.
Yeah, no clothes,
what I mean?
no
But it's
boots
like-
on his
like-
feet.
It's like, I think, like I said, people get into it, or the perception of getting to it, you know what I mean? Because you remember you said something yesterday, and it made a lot of sense, right? Can you lose your job for a month and don't fall behind your bills?
It's your statement, man.
Can you lose your job for 2 months and you're gonna lose everything?
That's what you're supposed to do now. Like, you're supposed to have like 6 months of your
3 to 6 months
Yeah.
of your expenses.
You said yesterday the average person only got $5,000 in their bank account
Yeah.
for savings, you know what I mean? Nigga growing up, we wasn't taught that, man.
Yeah.
I'm blowing $5,000 as soon as I get it, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to hear that,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But rain days do happen.
Do happen, man. Emergencies happen.
Emergencies happen. The older you get, you see more emergencies
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
more than you've seen it before, you know what I mean?
So our process comes at the moment, not ahead of time. So we don't think about things until we get to those situations. So if we were younger and we knew, okay, when I get my first job, I got to put away 3 to 6 months because I don't want to be without money. That's never a thought. When we get to that situation, when we lose our job, we're like, shit, I can't get here again. Next time, it's next time. It's not beforehand. So, it's unfortunate, but
You gotta look at it with in depth. Ain't no funeral cost $20,000, man. $30,000. the person dead. You know what I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't have to cost it.
no, but then you see somebody get a horse and carriage, big thing, and they ride a person around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That person knows when that person dead. You know what I
That
mean,
money
but
wasted.
it's like, yo, I got money. That's just what we doing. No, you go bury the person, you go burn the person, and it's the same thing.
It's to have a status.
Just to have the stats, like, oh, yo, they weren't allowed for what's his name? The what's his name? When he died, you know, but it started look like, yo, they took care of him,
Yeah.
like he went out crazy. So that's more important than, yo, I'm gonna bury you bare minimum because yo, we still got bills after you died. You know what I mean?
That's what has to be a
But
factor.
it's like it's just the that experiment now have turned to the attention, man. Attention is the new 1954.
So that experiment was actually bigger than we think it was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was definitely
it's
because
still going now.
it's still going down, and the rich keep getting richer. The same people get richer.
And the poor stay poor.
Yeah.
You know? And you can never get you're not gonna never get rich because you're not gonna allow you in them rooms with them. You know?
Yeah, it's very hard to get in those industries like
But
that.
do you think also over years we've made excuses for ourselves and why?
We are our own fault to blame, bro.
That's what you said earlier.
Can't really
You blame nobody.
I could
else.
get it in 1954. Nobody really knew what was going on. You get hit, but at this point in time in 2024, we got to blame ourselves for not making the right changes and doing the things that we need to do, right, to put our children and their children into better position.
man. And that's why we're on this podcast to shine light on these people and give them information on stuff that is not really in foresight. You know, it's reality. You know, some may be offended, some may hear it, some may take it.
Listen, man, you're offended for what? Like, know the shoe fit, wear it. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
If you're offended, then it was meant to offend you. That's the only thing.
You're striking a chord. Then, man, you talking about you. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know, and they got 2 feet. All you need is about like 5 pair of sneakers for the year. You got 2 feet.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
It's
I'm gonna get 5 sneakers for the month.
That's the problem, right? That's the problem.
That's the problem, right? It's like,
discipline, sacrifice.
yeah, it's just for sacrifice. But you know what I mean? Just looking like, yo, man, you're right. I need that, man. We outside, man. Like, that's how we doing, man. We be out.
No, it's dangerous, bro.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just, you know, it is. Like I said, you know, you could be modest, you know.
Modest.
You could be modest. You could be, you know, but listen, somebody work hard, man.
Enjoy the fruits of
They
your
work,
labor.
I mean, they want to be in the range, man. You can't get mad because they person in the range. They work for that. You know what I mean? You could, I wouldn't have got that. Ain't your money.
Yeah, like
Feel me?
everybody's clocking everybody else shit.
I would
That's
have
what
did
it is.
this.
Yeah.
Well, when you get the money, you do it.
Yeah.
And most of the time, people say they're gonna do something when they get it. They don't even do what the fuck they say they're gonna do anyway.
Ain't people, I tell people, look, why you did that? Why you did that with that for? You could have did what you did. You don't got the money, you know what I mean? You don't, I would have bought a turkey because, you know, people give out turkey last week for Thanksgiving and all that. Why you got that turkey for? You're not giving out nothing. You know, so it's like,
Easier to criticize,
you just
isn't it?
criticizing people because you don't have it. It's easy said and done. You know, like I said, I've seen both sides. I've been growing up with nothing. You know what I mean, and then you know, seeing people with stuff and I'm like, damn, I wish I had that. You know what I mean,
But sorry, go ahead.
then when I got older, you know, and then I came up to some money. Then I see the other side of it. You know, and you know, it's a big difference.
I think we have false pretense though, because we've seen everything for us in our community. It came to a vision, right? So we saw it. We weren't told or taught how it worked. So all you knew is if you had something nice or you had furniture, you had money. That was the perception, right? Mm-hmm. So now you see the cars. We're gonna go into the car aspect because that's my thing. I like nice cars, but I learned wrong.
Why though?
Huh?
Why?
Because it made me feel good. You know,
Damn.
it made me feel good. It made me feel, achieved, right? I had the same concept.
Achieve or what though?
A status.
You got
It was a status.
Nice cars from day one.
Yeah, it was a status, right? I felt achieved. I felt, okay, I'm making X amount of dollars, I can afford this. But when we say we can afford this, is we're paying on stuff. So you really can afford it. If you're in debt for it, it's not the right way to get it, right? We're toward debt. So
Hold on. Because even the white, not even the white, black thing, but
I'm good. I'm good. I'm listening.
Alright.
I'm no good.
Even the rich people, nobody's paying for nothing nowadays. You know what I mean? The best thing is to do is to pay off stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Lease it.
And the touch base on what he said is correct. But like I said, we saw things we never learned the right way. People purchase, but they purchase through their business. So it's a write-off.
Yeah.
Range Rovers, trucks,
Yeah, over a certain weight.
G5s, over a
Yeah.
certain weight.
Yeah.
It's a write-off. You get almost 80% of that back. So when we do it, we go, oh man, I'm gonna go finance this because I get paid X amount of dollars a month. So I can afford $2,000 a month to bill. Wrong. That's a debt.
Yeah, you almost paying twice for the car.
Yeah, like business, that shit's not in your name, not on your credit, like your score. Like,
Correct.
you know what I mean?
These are the things we don't see.
Yeah, I learned that shit on the internet. Like, now nobody in my family never told me no shit like that. You know what I mean?
These are things we
over
don't
7,000 pounds. Your business. Like, I know the cars, Panameras, Cayenne Porsches, and Range Rovers and Teslas. All those cars is over 7,000. G-Wagons. Put that in your business account because it got to be over a certain way. Like, nobody never told me that. I learned that shit on the internet, TikTok and shit like that.
This is a prime example of what I'm talking about. He's 100% correct. So these are the things that we don't see because that's stuff that was left out.
Yeah.
The instructions weren't fully given.
Yeah.
Right? Is it our fault?
We can't blame. We gotta blame the OGs because OGs we had.
They didn't know either.
That they ain't know either.
I mean, Washington put his penis out and bone the girl in front of us.
What?
And we had to
Are
watch.
we talking about?
No, I'm saying the OGs.
You get tax write for doing porn in front of other niggas? I don't know. Like, that's
No, I'm
crazy.
saying I see my OG. And
Your OG?
Whoa.
Your OG's from the gym?
No, my
Whoa.
No, my OG.
What happened?
You come on, that was your OG. Give me that.
You too?
Do that.
You too?
Do that?
Come on, man. Y'all playing with
My
people
OG,
that.
you know what I mean?
I
But
know what you're talking about.
that's it. That's the OG right there, right?
Plead the fifth. I have no clue what you're talking about. I see nobody's
You didn't look
penis.
through the window?
I didn't see any penis.
I didn't say that.
Y'all niggas
Where
wild.
we going with this,
Y'all
man?
wild.
I don't know where this conversation going, bro.
You said that, man. Oh, I'm just saying,
I'm listening.
we at a better predicament now, so we could talk to the youth, right?
Yeah.
They
of
want to
course.
listen, right?
If they listen, you know.
We had a better position where we can talk to them because they see the visual. They see like, yo, you know, E was once a part of, you know, the neighborhood, right? But then E still come back, right? But, you know, E have evolved, right? And that's something I want to do. Not all of them, but some. Not everybody want to be in the streets, you know what I mean?
No.
There's some people looking like, yo, I want to find a way out. I don't know who to talk to.
They say you only need one.
You
can change one person's life.
Yeah.
You successful.
So, you know, like, it's, I don't know if it's going to stop or not.
It's collateral damage, man.
That shit ain't stopping.
Collateral
Not gonna
damage is
stop
hard to
you
correct something.
Because you get a roster, you get an award. You get Kev, you can be nobody, right? Get that one check, man. You go on social media, man, and your life could change.
Everybody looking for that attention.
It's perception,
It
too.
could be some chick that you never even, you know, and you ever boned some chick that, you know, easy to block captain.
Yeah.
He ain't gotta be. How he get Remy Ma?
He was his manager or something like that.
But you gotta look at you
Not
can't
bad,
say how he got her because I mean I like Remy, I don't know her, but it says a lot about her,
Yeah.
right? More than it says
But
about
he had
her.
to pull her somehow. He started. Remember about 2 years ago, she probably won't talk to him, right? He started getting some money, and then now he dressed different, and automatically put him in a room with this caliber chick who's a multi-millionaire.
Yo, son, I don't be liking that shit either though. About like who could get who. Like, I mean,
people.
the eye and the heart like what they like. So it don't got nothing to do with how you look and fashion. Cause like I said, like I could be walking down the street come from work and my uniform on and a celebrity see me, how you know if she might just be attracted by my appearance? Like, it don't always got to be about that type of shit. Like,
You have a better option than being in rooms with them people when you making a certain amount of money. Like, a McDonald's worker is not going to be in a room with a multi-millionaire all the time.
It could be if you could sell a perception. Like, everything is perception.
No, you're right.
If you sell a perception, you could be in any room you want.
Right, because then now you're basically tricking people.
Yeah.
Right? So it works because you use a facade.
Yeah.
Because you go home, you're knocking on the door like you're modeling me in. The person don't know. But guess what? I already got your panties ready. It's too late now. Now you just want to model, I mean?
It happens all the time.
Or I'm dating you now. I'm dating a billionaire. You taking care of me now, right? So it's like it's too much reward to stop now.
And then there's some people that look at people as a project, right? I'm not saying she looked at Easy as a project. They like to build people
beat people up. Yeah, that's true.
You know, she was managing the kid, and it's like, oh, let me get him where I need to
mold him. Like, he young, I'm older than he ain't never been around no money like that.
It's called a predator mindset, yes.
But it's true, like, I'm going to mold him. Like, it ain't going to be kiss my booty for the rest of your life. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
That's some weird-ass motherfucking terminology, yo.
I don't know,
Kiss my booty?
Yeah, because he gonna always feel in debt to her because she took him out of
Changed his life.
His lifestyle.
Changed his life, yeah.
And she's Remy Ma, I mean, she's a multi-millionaire. She's somebody. He looking at her like, I think good to the yesterday, like,
he don't respect her. You can clearly tell he don't respect her.
no, I'm talking about Edie Block Captain.
Yeah, he don't respect Remy. Because for him, he just put up a video on the web.
He had to defend himself, Kev. They just trying to punch him into a fetal position.
That was a long time ago, though. Leave it alone. The best thing
somebody brought it up yesterday. He got to talk about it now. Like,
he talking about Papoose is a punk.
Better.
He bugging her car. He had her car bugged and this and that. And
Charlotte's better type of nigga say he knocked you out and you.
he a weirdo.
If it ain't true,
Yeah, he's a
It
weirdo.
was true though.
that's when you gotta say something to defend yourself because it's true.
But he in that position now because he got some money, even though it was a little bit, but it put him in a position to be around her, right? So I go back to tell you, like, you could be a hardworking dude McDonald's and get a Range Rover. It's gonna put you in a position where different people gonna look like he's not working at McDonald's. He doing something. Before that.
Correct.
Now you get the looks of female that you never even stared at you before. So now
tells a lot about the females, right? Because they just care about materialistic things.
that's what it is now. 2024 time.
Yeah, but when do we get out of that?
You're gonna get the pictures. You're gonna get
Because a lot of those stories end up bad for a lot of people. Yeah,
it's a facade. You think it's something, and then it's not. Everybody tricking each other. Know what I mean,
that's
so 1954. That experiment is still going on. Everybody's tricking each other off pictures. You know, if you go on the first date, everybody put on their best. Everybody taking you to the finest place. The second date, nigga, we ain't going out tomorrow. I spent all that money on you right now. I need your panties when it's finished. Because we not going out tomorrow. I don't got $800 for you tomorrow.
Oh.
I got $800. How much first date cost?
I don't know. I don't pay 800. You different caliber.
That's us.
Yeah, I might go.
Wedding. You went on a wedding, the first wedding.
To go out and eat with your lady.
You pay 800?
No. But you're not going to no. You're not. Okay, it's your favorite restaurant with your lady. Your favorite restaurant. You're not going to no. Like, babe, dress up. The son we going out to eat. We ain't going, like, how much are you going to spend?
Well, if you going, depending on the restaurant, but I get what you're saying. If you going somewhere, like now in this world, everybody think they got to go to a Roof Chris or all those type of places and spend $400 a plate and shit. When you get that at BBQ's, that same steak, bro.
So now, okay, but
$27.
But that's when you.
That's where the first date should be.
That's the examination date.
Ain't nobody.
Yeah, let's work out way out. I might not like you after the first date.
Yeah, but you know what think will happen.
Then we can't go out. I ain't even trying to take you to BBQs.
You have the mindset. If you have the mindset different.
Chinese food, bro, chicken spot. We can sit
Anybody
right
even
in the
come
chicken
here,
spot.
you better have the gift of gab to
That's-
get
you
them
gonna-
to
yeah.
eat Chinese food in the crib.
Yeah.
You watch some movies, and you could do it too, because talking is better than, like I said, females.
It's more easier to get a girl from out of town to sit in a pizza shop or chicken spot with you, because
They don't know the area.
they
They
don't
just,
understand it.
yeah.
That's a big thing.
I don't know
You
if
from the
ever-
homeland, New York? Nah, they trying to go to those expensive
I'm
places.
so gone, far removed from. I don't even know what dating now would be like miserable, because you competing with social media,
Yeah,
right?
I ain't doing all that shit.
But you would have to compete with social media, because shorty gonna want to get ahead, then right? She gonna want to look her best for you.
She work, don't she?
Huh?
She work.
She don't know. She's a IG model.
I wouldn't even go for no girl like that. Like that's
No, but
just,
she going for you though.
I don't want to accept it. She forced me to go out with her. That shit sound crazy.
But the average dude now, they want a female of substance. Meaning, what's your social media like?
I don't want none of that shit, bro.
It's high maintenance, man. It's hard to maintain. That's a lot of stress and work on the man.
You know what I mean? And is it worth it? Because, like I said, you go to Ruth Kids, Philippe Childs, Say Less, right? And you spending $500. Now she like, yo, let's go out again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now you looking like, yo, I just spent.
We gonna walk Central Park. That's where we going.
You like, no,
Get a
let's
little
go.
25-cent icy from the cart.
So now you got to spend $400 or $500 the next day. Oh, I'm gonna go on third date. Just to get to know you even more.
It sounds like she running a game.
Yeah, that's what it
That's a
sound like.
scammer.
Next thing you know, she want to bring her friends.
She a scammer.
You paying for everybody. Yeah?
But the perception of you saying you got it, and you look like you got it, now she think you got it.
I got it, but I ain't giving it.
I got it. I just ain't got it for you.
Scammer.
I think it's 1 minute.
All right, let's close out, gentlemen. Another great topic. Hopefully some of the viewers got something out of this, man. The goal was to educate you on a long-term experiment that has still taken place up to this date, 2024. Retailers, utilizing their abilities to sell to specific groups of people and make tons of money. So, the goal is to kind of monitor yourself. No one said don't buy nice things, but don't get caught up in the hype of looking for affirmation because of it. Get it because you can afford to, and you want to look nice once in a while, but there's other means of
Making yourself feel good.
correct. Thank you guys. Anything
I
else
know
you
one
guys
thing
want
make
to
you
tell?
feel real good.
What's that?
Shit. Y'all niggas know what that shit is. Make you feel better than material shit. Plant cheese.
Say it.
That warm shit.
Oh man, I don't want that. I
That
don't
shit
know
the
that.
best feeling in the world, baby.
Apple pie, baby.
Like, subscribe. We out of here.
They like booty.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're now rocking with the 134 Smash Podcast, uncut and raw. You're now rocking with the 134 Podcast, uncut and raw. You're now rocking with the 134